Today we're going to talk about how to beat interview nerves to show up as your best self. Let's be honest, nerves happen when you're chasing meaningful career opportunities, and if you take anything away, nerves are totally normal to experience in interviews. Again, especially when you're going for an important opportunity that you're actually excited about or trying to get into a new industry where you don't have experience and might initially feel like an imposter. When I interviewed in my final round at Google Cloud, I was so nervous, my palms were sweating, I was shaking a bit, and I actually peed myself. I know that's embarrassing, right? But it's also human, and I still made it happen, and I got the job, and it ended up becoming a life-changing opportunity. We're not gonna let nerves and anxiety get in the way of you unlocking amazing career opportunities in your life and realizing your potential. So let's look at some practical tips and mindset shifts that I've used myself in the real world, and also some of them are backed by neuroscience. Of course, if you get value out of this video, make sure to hit the like button so the YouTube algorithm shows the video to more people who could be encouraged and benefit from the message, and subscribe for weekly videos committed to helping you succeed in tech sales and unlock your potential in life. And don't be a stranger. Feel free to email me at chrisbussingchannel@gmail.com or book time through my Calendly link linked in the description to chat about your vision, why tech sales, what you're hoping to achieve on this career path, and I can share some perspective on the market as well as how to put your best foot forward. I can also tell you about my Tech Sales Accelerator program, which is a thorough curriculum to help you get your foot in the door in tech sales. Even if there's not a fit, we still have an open line of communication and you'll take some learnings away. All right, let's get into it. The first key to beating nerves in interviews is preparing and practicing thoroughly. Practice questions until they feel like they're automatic. And this is pretty obvious, but the more you practice, the more confident and authentic you will come across in interviews. When you practice, make sure to write out your answers to key questions in bullet points. Don't memorize a script word for word because then you might sound robotic and put a lot of pressure on yourself to sound perfect. When you write out bullet points, you can really flow in the conversation and you're still very prepared. And of course, role play with a friend or a family member. What this looks like is having them ask you key interview questions and then you answer. And you want to answer in a clear and concise way and then get feedback from your friend or family member who's doing the role play with you on how you came across and how you might be able to improve the way you delivered your answer. Implement this feedback and try again. The more you role play and the more you do, the more you improve. When professional athletes or Olympians deliver in high pressure moments, it's because of all the practice they put in beforehand. Don't leave your success up to chance, put in the work, and then you're gonna feel more and more confident the more you prepare, and especially when it comes time to shine in the interview. Another key to reducing nerves when it comes time to interview is practicing self-care. First of all, get a good night's sleep the night before. Studies show that when you get a good night's sleep the night before, you're better able to regulate your emotions, and that means you're better able to manage your anxiety and your nerves when it comes time for the interview. Another form of self-care the day of the interview is to do something challenging and healthy like a workout to get your endorphins going, and it's something you can be proud of. Another way to challenge yourself the day of the interview and put yourself in a good state of mind that you can carry into the conversation is to take an ice bath. An ice bath is challenging, it's good for you, and it instills a healthy sense of pride afterwards that will create an upward spiral of positive emotions. A third and powerful way to beat interview nerves is to shift your mindset in the moment. Appreciate your nerves as an indication of aspiration and that you're actually pushing yourself to chase a meaningful opportunity. That's a great thing. Recognize that your nerves are also excitement for the opportunity, and anxiousness and excitement are really the same thing physiologically. You get to choose how to label that experience, so why not call it excitement? And excitement is a really good thing. Remind yourself of a time you were proud of yourself. Maybe you helped your family or did something awesome at a past job. That'll put you in a great state of mind. Tell yourself an inside joke or something playful. It's easy to give a lot of heaviness and weight to these situations, so try and lighten things up a little bit. Put a smile on your face. And shift your focus off yourself and onto the person interviewing you. Be curious about them, ask great questions, and see an opportunity to connect with someone awesome and learn a little bit about them. A fourth way to beat interview nerves is to label negative emotions. When you feel nerves, don't fight the nerves or resist them like pulling your fingers in a Chinese finger trap. Resisting negative emotions only gives them power. Notice your anxiousness and label it simply. Anxious. A one-word label is perfectly fine. Labeling is a technique that fMRI studies show can reduce amygdala activity, which is the part of the brain responsible for anxiousness and where nerves actually take place. Labeling is a powerful tool. And the fifth and final way to beat interview nerves is to trust in your preparation. Surrender outcomes. Let go of your attachment to the result and be present. When we're too attached to the end result and over-invested in success and overly afraid of failure, we cripple ourselves, we limit our potential. It's like we're paralyzed and we really can't show up as powerfully as we would otherwise if we detach from the outcome. Let it go. I'm not saying you want to fail, but compassionately tell yourself in your self-talk that it's okay, I'll still love you and I'll forgive you if it doesn't work out. The childlike subconscious brain, where this fear and anxiety takes place, needs to be negotiated with and talked to like a little child sometimes. And when you can rest into full presence in the moment and you're not paralyzed by what could go wrong in the future, you can actually connect with your interviewer and your best self will shine and be great in the moment. One final tip on how to actually be present: just breathe. In and out. Focus on your breath, use it as an anchor. Breath work really is remote control access to the nervous system, and it can alter your physiology, including reducing your nerves. You can use the Wim Hof method, and I made a video on that. Feel free to check it out. You can use a typical meditation app or a meditation on YouTube where you're anchoring in your breath and that's bringing you into the moment. Or you can use other breathing tools like box breathing or the double nasal inhale, which was made popular by PhD neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman. These are all great tools, and feel free to Google them and check them out. Maybe I'll make videos on these tools in the future. I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you confidence that you can now handle interview nerves, which will come up at times, with ease, and show up confidently as your best self. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, and of course subscribe if you haven't already for weekly videos committed to helping you succeed in tech sales and maximize the career path and be more successful in your life. To your success in tech sales and in life, happy selling and happy living. I'll see you in the next one.